My daughter Reagan came in to see Dr. Antonucci and be evaluated for a metabolic crisis and resulting brain injury that she had. Reagan was born with a genetic disorder. It's a metabolic disorder. It's called glutaric acidemia type 1. When she was born, they told us that we would have to count all of her food and keep her on a protein-restricted diet, and also to try not to ever let her get sick. But when she was 13 months, she did get sick, was in the hospital for 8 days, and then we were discharged, and 2 days later she collapsed. She had a metabolic crisis, and what that means is that she had a stroke that affected the entire basal ganglia that was damaged, and then she had 3 subsequent seizures that caused some damage just kind of in the frontal section and another section. And how that affected her was that she was then no longer able to hold her head up. She couldn't hold her head up at 13 months, couldn't eat anything. She had a G-tube put in, and we started down that road. It's not traditional what they do here, and so that's also part of the appeal. When my husband and I came, he said, it's amazing that there's not a lot of equipment here. I mean, they have the fun chair, we call that the space bus, but there's not a lot of medical equipment. What they're doing is exercising the brain. And how do you do that? I mean, I've never heard anybody say, let's exercise our brain. Of course, there's lumosity, and we kind of understand that you can do that. How do you do that in a child? And watching that happen with my daughter and seeing how she improved on the first day when she came in doing the light board, she was, I think, 5 seconds delayed in every time she would hit it. And that's her coming in fresh as exactly who she is. That's Reagan. That's as best as she can do. On her last day, she's tired. She's 58% faster is what the doctor said. And I can see it. I can see her more balanced. I can see her more focused. I can see her hitting with accuracy with her pointer finger. Those are huge changes, and nobody has to stand behind her. She's on a little stool. She's balanced enough to be able to do that. And she doesn't have her braces on either. They didn't want her to wear her braces, and we're all just she's worn braces for over 2 years. How do we say, okay, let's not wear any braces now? And she could walk without them, but she was certainly more balanced with them. And I'm watching her be still, so somebody with a movement disorder who's never still, and seeing moments of her being very still for extended periods of time, that's a huge change. Those things, you don't really know what to expect, but definitely worth coming here and figuring out how you can improve, how a family member can improve. If you have to travel, I would say it's worth it. I've never seen anything like this place before, and it's amazing.